Welcome to this month's edition of Continuing the Dream. In this episode, we'll continue to talk about the future and the dreams that are beginning to take shape at our highly anticipated Lifestyle Center. We'll also get a chance to meet one of our proprietors who will be bringing us 4 eateries at the Sawgrass Grove Market. So to get us started, let's check in with my sister Tracy and Gary Mark. They're our planning and dreamers extraordinaires, and they're going to give us the latest and greatest details of all things regarding the new Lifestyle Center.
Yeah, when we were designing the Lifestyle Center, it was to blend recreation with some of our traditional town center items, and we just thought traditionally we work with our family history and where we've been and places we've loved in our lives. And this was kind of centrally located in the whole of the villages. This is kind of the middle point. We renamed 470 Central Parkway, and it just made sense to go ahead and name the lake Central Lake, which is the little town that we grew up in northern Michigan. And one of the little towns next to it is Eastport. So we dug in our family history and did what we usually do and had some fun with it.
That's right, and the town center happens to be on the east end of the lake, so it was kind of natural to call it Eastport. Yeah. And I think it's important to point out, health and wellness is very important to all of us as we age. And the village's lifestyle, it's a key component of what we're about here. And Eastport's a great blend of recreation and our lifestyle as well as a town center mix. So we've never, ever combined a town center, mixed-use town center, with this much amenity-based recreation as well as golf.
Right.
And
the whole community is going to be centered around the lake and the activities you can have in the lake with the dragon boaters and short triathlons and stuff like that. So it should be really exciting for our residents to have that mix, be able to spend a couple hours in the recreation center playing indoor pickleball on a rainy day and then walking to their favorite restaurant and having a beer and a sandwich. So
that's right. It'll be a great mix of housing products with mixed-use commercial, as well as recreation. Very walkable.
Yes.
You can live around it. You can play around it. You can entertain yourself around it. The town square will actually be on the water this time. It'll be a little bit different. The water edge will be much more activated than Lake Sumter Landing. Very different feel. Won't be a wood wharf. It'll be much more European in style.
Right.
I say
Cozier.
European, may not be thematically European, but the feel will be more European, more intimate. The town square will be a little bit more intimate. And anyways, we can't wait to. We're currently still in design phase, really early design phase. Devin's heading up a team that's developing a storyline, which is very typical of what we do, as well as a history. Some of it based on facts, most of it based on fiction. So don't believe everything you read. And anyways, we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. We've got pretty well the next year to develop the design and probably a couple of years to build it.
Well, some of the fun stuff in Eastport is the golf. There's going to be a training area and a driving range.
As well as an executive golf course right on the edge of town.
Right.
So, and like I said, we've never really combined amenity-based recreation this tight into a town center. And the core is really Eastport, and everything radiates off of it. We've got softball, we've got a remote control lake here, pond for remote control boats. We've got a large regional rec center that has an indoor pickleball facility, multi-purpose gym with 20-foot high ceiling that will accommodate volleyball or any indoor sports activity. We've got beach volleyball, multi-purpose fields.
The beautiful island in the middle of the lake to watch the sunset from. You can drive your golf car out there, and also a viewing point for any of the events that we have, dragon boating or kayaking, any of the races that we have in the lake. And
the lake's 1,000 meters, which was designed not only for dragon boating, but all sorts of water activity. But we've never had a man-made lake this long, I don't think, at least this purpose-built.
Right.
And one end will have a hard wharf edge, and the other end will have a natural park, a little cove or a bay.
Right.
That's set in a beach area. That's set in a beautiful area with some large mature oaks. So it's pretty exciting. There's a walking path that goes all the way around this place. You will not have a shortage of areas to walk. It's surrounded by different housing products.
There'll be a hotel.
A hotel.
So if we have events and have guests coming in to compete in any of our activities with our residents, there'll be a beautiful place to stay on the water.
Really proud of where we are today. I think we've got the program set. Now it's adding the lipstick, as we like to say, and some of the story and the fun pieces to this. And it'll take us a year.
Yes.
More to come.
Yes, there's certainly a lot going on. It's very exciting. And thank you, Tracy and Gary, for giving us your personal perspective on all the things we can expect at Eastport. Now, let's give you an update on yet another amazing destination that's coming right along, Sawgrass Grove. As you can see, it's really starting to take shape and will soon be a happening spot for eating, dancing, and gathering for fun. Today, we're excited to introduce you to Philippe and his team, who are planning some of the great eateries at Sawgrass Market. Greetings, gentlemen.
Yes,
Thank you for being here.
Nice to meet you, Jennifer.
Nice to see you, Roland. This is very exciting.
It's great. We're really excited about this. It's coming along fast and very quick. That's good.
Wonderful. You're going to be bringing us a selection of eateries here in the market. Can you
Yes.
tell me a little bit more about those?
Right, so if you look over here, that's going to be Frenchie's wood-fired. It's really a very high-end pizza, but of course all at very affordable prices. But we've got our dough that we've already had for 6 months. That's the culture that's building. So we're ready for all that. It's really the 900 degree, the real wood-fired pizza ovens. So that's going to be a very high-end product. So we're excited about that. And then we have Willie's Original, which is all smash burgered, all certified Angus beef, with some short rib in there. So it's really high quality beef, but all very affordable at regular, burger place prices. So we're very excited. Both of these are opening up in Orlando this weekend. So that'll be good. And then over here for Little Fin is a take on our Big Fin seafood, which has been around for 11 years in Orlando. Big Fin, Little Fin, this will be just quicker. A bit more casual, much different pricing, so much more affordable.
What can I expect to eat at Little Fin?
Instead of just putting everything in the deep fryer, we're going to want to be a little bit more healthy, so you'll get all your grilled or sautéed fishes. Of course we'll have some, our fry baskets that you get at a fish camp or something, right? But we're probably going to have a few more healthier options as well. So, grilling fish and those kind of things. But all trying to get as much local fish as we can. We'll do lobster rolls and we'll get shrimp, but there's a lot of available shrimp and whatnot and oysters here in Florida as well too. So
Wonderful.
Clams from Cedar Key and everything else, right?
Nice.
Yes, yeah.
And then your fourth and final concept?
Then we'll have the local butcher, which we have in Orlando also as well. So we'll have great cuts of meat, and we'll all be aging our beef in-house as well too. So if you want Wagyu or aged beef, we can age it 30 days. So it can be either your daily meat market, or it can be pretty high-end stuff if you've got a special occasion. And then attached to that, we'll kind of have a fine foods shop to go along with it. So kind of complement it, so you could kind of do one stop if you're going to do a great meal for family and friends tonight.
Some accoutrements, right?
Yes, exactly.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So you'll be joining our bar inside here, as well as our own Villages Grown will have a market in here.
Yes, that's great. That's
Maybe
really
a
good.
little demonstration kitchen going on.
Absolutely.
And then
yes.
it'll be anchored with our pro shop for the new Southern Oaks Golf Course. So what a combination.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
That's going to be exciting.
And not to mention that we're surrounded by recreation as well.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
so.
This will be a great center here, right? One
Wonderful.
of your biggest in the Villages, right?
It is. Yes, it is.
Indeed.
And we thank you for your commitment. I mean, our residents are going to eat it up, no pun intended, but I just think it's wonderful that you're coming in, and you're coming in with whole heart. And
Right.
what's it going to be like the first day when this Sawgrass Grove market opens and we get a chance to open the doors? What's your vision? What's your dream for that?
Well, we'll be ready. We'll certainly be ready for whatever comes at us. And I think in your usual excitement with your villagers, I think it'll be a busy day on day one. If I'm
This
just
is true.
taking a guess at it.
Yes.
But,
Well, I know I can't wait. I'm sure you can't wait either to sample all of this fare. So thank you once again. A pleasure to meet you both, and we look forward to seeing you this fall. And if you weren't hungry before, you've got to be hungry by now. And while the market will offer plenty of variety, across the way, McGrady's Pub will provide yet another unique dining option in an ambiance that's sure to become another hometown favorite. Right in the middle of the mix, an outdoor music and entertainment courtyard will bring it all together. And its backdrop, adorned by Dennis Graves, a local favorite artist, has been hard at work bringing the antique boxcar to life that will soon set the stage. With all this new lifestyle on the horizon, you'll want to be sure to stay tuned for our next Continuing the Dream, as we share with you about the expansion of our charter school and the family neighborhoods that will surround it, as well as the shopping and dining, all planned for the families who help our community thrive each and every day. Until then, we'll see you next time as we continue the dream.
The Villages.